If you're in the mood to check out a tarot reading, it's happening now here on the Tarot Insight channel. Welcome to Readings with Milana DeVoe. Some of the messages are coming in as far as via astrological signs, and some are divine masculine, divine feminine messages. The Page of Cups is coming in now. And what it says to me is that there is a male who is the subject of this message. Okay, so there's a male, and the Two of Swords is coming in with this individual. With the Two of Swords, there is some repose, some moving inward to reassess your thoughts and feelings. You are at a place where you want to protect your heart as well as examine your interior self. So you may be just as concerned with how you feel on the inside as how others are coming at you. And you may want to be left alone. There's this male person, and he wants to be left alone for some reason. I feel like he's in a bad place. Something has happened that makes him want to be left alone. You want to be left alone. This person wants to be left alone, and there is an angel who is by your side to help you in a cleansing process. So there is a cleansing process at stake here. And there may be something having to do with a fire sign of Leo, Sagittarius, Aries as well. So some Leo, Sagittarius, Aries may be very concerned over this male person. And this is likely to be another male concerned. So I'm getting something has happened. Like this person they've been spun into this web. So a web is what's similar to being stuck in some capacity, like stuck as far as just you can't move, you can't get away. Others have been against you, and yet you still have this other counterpart person, this special friend, relative, or someone who you've otherwise associated with, who's also a male, very concerned about you, highly concerned about you. And someone has provoked you and you want to be left alone. You've been placed in this scenario. I'm getting people have systematically placed you under surveillance. I'm getting that people have somehow gotten a hold of your phone records and tracked down whoever you've been calling. And they have even, you have to be very careful here because I feel like this person may have fallen into doing something um, that's considered illegal, if you will. And so people have come at you and they have actually been guilty of voice fraud. And what I mean by that is you've ended up in this scenario not because someone ratted you out or something like that. There was some type of, this is a warning to this other person who's concerned about you, who's tuning in to watch who you're talking to. Make sure if you're talking to someone, make sure that it's face to face, something real time or what have you. Because what's going on is someone's mail has been compromised. You can't even trust, these government officials. There's fraud going on with people trying to sound like other individuals. They don't even care if they steal your payments, your mail. They don't mind. All right, they're doing whatever it takes to make themselves look good in whatever they want. All right, whatever they're doing this for. This could be their career, this could be a love interest that they're doing this to get closer to. And that's how this person has winded up in this place where they are being judged. And this other person is very, very concerned over it. So that's what's coming in. For the person who is concerned, highly, highly concerned, this male who is concerned over this divine masculine, there is an angel coming in, encouraging a place of surrender. The surrendering has something to do with some disappointment, some very heavy disappointment that was fostered, and travel. So if you've been holding back on traveling because of this thing that has happened, you may want to surrender to that calling to travel. Or if you've been traveling and you've been faced with possibly not traveling, kind of surrender to it. Don't force whatever it is. That's the advice that's incoming with this person who I feel like it has something to do with a narcotics issue. And someone is wondering what happened, why they got busted. There is also a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo person. And there's an enemy force, a spirit trying to keep you in a place where you're fornicating regularly. And the thing is, it's not working for you. Someone else is benefiting from the relationship that's going on with you. There is the Eight of Cups and the Four of Swords coming in. With this, it's this love relationship. It's supposed to be a love relationship. However, like, you're getting the ugly end of the stick. This is like an ugly end of the stick, not like the short end or what have you. This is ugly. It has something to do with evolution, being stuck in some way. It is supposed to occur, and it's marked by people questioning your motives as you try to remain true for your beliefs. So this is something that you are trying to do, and this other person who is only looking out for themselves as well as someone else, they're trying to say they're trying to make love, not war. However, it's more of a war vibe going on with this person who you've been seeing. So that's the first message that's coming in with this person. You are going to be able to have a respite, some sweet silence, as you prepare for something else that is laying ahead, something that is going to be happening with this person. Now, whether you let this person go or whether you continue to deal with them, to allow them to mess with you, there is an angel at your side in all of this. And gratitude is something that you have that you will benefit from. There's another angel being pulled in at the same time. So abundance is coming in. So there is going to be some abundance despite this other person. There is an angel coming in to assist you in breaking free of this person who the lock they're trying to have on you is coming in with fornication. There is also a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo person and something having to do with idolatry is coming in. So you feel like someone or something is worth it, and it's not worth it. It's coming across as like this person is an idol, taking your mind off of something spiritual or someone who you deeply care about, and you're not realizing that you're putting something else in front of them. However, there's an angel who is coming through to help you to be delivered from this. And you're going to have various dreams that incorporate into this freedom of not, with the idolatry is basically this person or this thing. It could be a job, it could be a place, it could be a person. And you feel like they are capable of doing better things than they actually can, or that, that this job is going to fulfill something that is way beyond what it's capable of doing. You do have help to overcome that mental interference going on there that is distracting you. There is also a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, very, very concerned over a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries person. You're concerned over something having to do with witchcraft. and you want to know what to do about it, or what the final outcome is going to be. There is an angel coming through with the power of beginnings. That song is coming to mind. Thank God for beginnings. And so this person is going to have a new beginning. And at that point in time, they're going to be able to release something that's witchy in a very negative way. Something that is really derogatory in a sense. You know, this is something that's overtaking this person, or that you fear could overtake this person. And instead, with this new beginning, something is going to be lit with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini sign. So this is going to take the focus off of something that is all consuming. Anything that's all consuming, right? It's kind of like, even if you drink too much water, it can be deadly. And this person is drawn so heavily into this witchcraft, you know, that you're concerned. You don't have to be concerned, because there is this angel coming through with this beginning energy, and something having to do with this air sign that is going to promote freedom from someone feeling trapped in some way, either with witchcraft on them, or because they're trapped in that lifestyle, or they seem to be giving so much devotion to it that they don't have time for other things. There's also a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio who is, you're highly concerned over some hatred. Either this is you feeling like you hate someone uncontrollably, or they hate you and you're concerned about it. The King of Swords is coming in with the Page of Wands. So I'm getting that this is a male and a female. So with this water sign, there's a male and a female involved, and hatred is a really big issue. And someone is just at their wit's end, trying to figure out what to do about this really strong hate coming in against them or inside of them. There's an angel coming through with the power of miracles to help you through this hatefulness that is being experienced here. So the good news is that there is a miracle to help you to overcome this issue. Sure. Good to see you in the chat. Excuse me. Okay, so let's see if you should pursue, and also if this person wants to commit. Should you pursue? The Hanged Man is coming in. in response to this question should you move forward with this desire to pursue here. There is sacrifice involved in continuing to pursue this person, which means you're going to be sacrificing something. So it depends on whether or not this other thing that you're sacrificing is going to be worth it in the long run. Is this something you're willing to have this give and take with? Something has been shaken up here. If you do pursue this person, you could begin to see the world in a new way, a whole different light. When the hangman comes up, it's all about inversions for the most part. So this scenario is requiring a new point of view and a moment's pause and a moment's notice. That's what's coming in. That's hangman energy when you ask that question. That is the answer there. So that is sacrifice. As far as whether or not this person wants this deep down, this romance. Let's see. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cards are coming up in answer. So this is gonna be a detailed answer with the 5 of Cups. So what that signifies is that there could be some water energy. There could be something resting on something having to do with emotions, or a belief, a certain belief. So someone's beliefs could be kind of like shaving off or molding this person's original feelings of what they want romantically, because they're dealing with someone else's beliefs or their own beliefs deep down. Because that's what this signifies. This is all about emotional addiction too. This could be some sort of addiction to a person, a thing, or a habit. You know, someone may be used to, this could be you used to holding on until you can't hold on anymore, or until you find someone else. Or this could be this other person trying to hang on to you and trying to force your hand in the relationship in some way. So this has something to do with emotion or belief. This Ace of Wands is about risk. So there's something risky, no doubt about it, about them saying, okay, let's move forward in romance. So there's some risk. And this is something financial with the coins. This seems to be all tied together. Lots of emotions with the Knight of Cups and the Hierophant. Something religious is in the back of someone's mind, or this is a spiritual issue, more or less, which is why you're going through it. The underpinnings have something to do with something spiritual. Let's see what angel is coming in. Something having to do with an intuitive blockage or an intuitive approach, trying to do something that is clashing with spiritual beliefs. Someone's spiritual beliefs. The HIEROPHANT means that someone could be pushed in a certain direction due to something religious. So that's, quite interesting in itself. Because a lot of people look at it as, cheating, being, this way or that way. The HIEROPHANT, though, also has to do with observation. Someone is watching something. Someone's trying to watch someone's behavior for some reason. The HIEROPHANT is a lot. It has a lot to do with learning and observation and society's expectations, religious accessories, dogma, scripture, things of that nature. And the way that you guys are interfacing, the way that you guys are being with this invisible world of the spirit realm coming in with certain vibes. These are all these other vibes coming together at the same time with this spiritual authority. The spiritual authority in any culture or within the two of you, there is something spiritual that someone may feel is at stake, if they continue to live in a way that's not aligning with how they feel they should be living, if that makes sense. It's how they feel, like that little that consciousness inside of them, the little, how some people perceive it, the, good angel, bad angel type of thing. There's something going on in someone's mind, be it yours or this other person's or this third party, that has something to do with their conscious, how they're feeling. And there is some attitude towards something spiritual that is coming out to the surface. So someone is looking at what they actually truly believe when it comes to dogma, whether or not they're willing to, you know what I mean, do what they really feel like they want to do versus something else that they feel like they kind of want to do. So someone's caught up. Intuition is playing a part in it because they may be hesitant to do one thing over another because they feel like something else could happen or will happen. That's one person who is coming in with this angel of intuition. There's another angel with another person coming in with an emphasis on friendship. The meaning of friendship, true friendship, if it was ever there in the first place. And then the next angel is coming in with compassion. So someone may try to take a compassionate stance, even though deep down, they may feel like they're not sure emotionally if they really want to be compassionate. However, there's an angel bringing this compassion with their presence as they come through, kind of like knocking on the person's heart door, their mentality. Like, can you be compassionate in this scenario? So these are the underpinnings of what is going on here. So there's a lot going on under the surface. It seems like it's not very cut and dry. this issue that you're facing. So this Sun shows that there's some success in something that's going on, or prone to be some success. And so maybe this person feels like the relationship is absolutely going to work if you guys can get through something, overcome something else. With this Sun, there's success, there's excitement, there's this desire for freedom, and there is some freedom coming through. There's also enchantment. So to break it down even further, this person seems to be rather enchanted with you. Or there's some enchantment going on here. Okay. To me, this is clarifying that there's enchantment there. And then there is the King of Pentacles right next to it. So I feel like this is a masculine type of energy coming in with the King. So there is something effective going on. This is also someone maybe distracted by brand building, empire building. This is some ambition there. There's a leader here coming through. I feel like this person is a leader and they are excited about a relationship with you. So that's something not to be overlooked. So that kind of like, I would say, answers your question there. They are excited about having a relationship with you. So, you know, that stands out quite a bit, even though, I mean, because you're in this other relationship and this person is still excited about the opportunity, the chance to really take things to a higher level, to go more in depth with you, even though you have this other thing going on. So that seems like, to me, they will want you to pursue them or continue to pursue them or continue to consider the fact that, A, you may want to pursue them. That's what it is. You know, it excites them that you would pursue them. The Magician also came in. So someone has a lot of attention on you. This person who you're asking about does have attention on you, their attention on you. There's also universal power that they're drawing from. And it seems as though, from what I'm getting here, they light you up on the inside as well. The Magician is coming in very, very nicely here. And that is a total yes. And then there is this feminine energy here with the Queen of Cups as well, not to be overlooked. The Magician just kind of grabbed me because of its meaning, how it stands out quite a bit. Also, with the Queen of Cups, there is deep empathy. So there's the call of compassion coming in, and then there's deep empathy there as well. So the angel was encouraging compassion, and then the Queen of Cups shows that there is more compassion being felt. There's also like a therapist type of energy coming in with that intuition. So there's intuitiveness from this other person. This person has some radical insights and they're very understanding. So that sets the tone for a decent relationship when someone is, you know, open to being understanding and when they actually do understand where you're coming from. So this person, no doubt, understands where you're coming from. So I would say, why not pursue them? You know, and there's that magical Magician energy between you guys as well. So it's a little complex. You are correct about that if you were leaning towards that, because there is excitement there. So I would say they're the one. What's coming towards you in your career and finances? Uh-oh. The Tower is shaking things up in career and finance. That's coming in. And then there's the Six of Cups and the Eight of Cups. So there could be something tied to emotion with the cups coming in, or something tied to beliefs. And the Tower also came in. And the Tower is about some sort of breakdown or blast, something unexpected, or somewhat of a shock. So there's something coming in that is a disruption as far as career. So there's some sort of disruption to look at. There's a possible disruption. It's very likely, unfortunately, there. Let's see if I can get some clarity about the disruption, since it's right next to the Six of Cups. Giving yourself freely to others is giving you some sort of pleasure, or it could give you some sort of pleasure. There are obstacles that have been receding from your vision as you focus on qualities of compassion and love and career, and something that you were successful at as you look down memory lane. That is something that you have been able to, or will be able to be successful with, as far as something career related. And that's what's coming in with this Six of Cups. And then we move on to the Eight of Cups with this evolution occurring. Some sort of evolution as you move onwards and upwards into a space of maturity on some level when it comes to something work related and career related. You're leaving what you don't really need behind you, or you're being encouraged to do that. People may question your motives at work for some reason. That's shown here with the Eight of Cups. Yet you are likely to remain true. You have been remaining true to yourself and proving your points by not only talking the talk, but walking the walk. You have some quest that you have been taking on. And the Eight of Cups shows that you may want to release something or move on or leave something behind. That's coming in with the Tower, with something career related. So let's see what angel is coming in to help you on a career move or some quest that you have that is career related. So willpower. An angel is coming in, encouraging you to do something that you really want to do, to focus on your willpower, the willpower that is going to be able to take you to new heights as far as your career goes. So anything that seems like it's not right, that you want to walk away from in the career area, or any, say, if you want to release a position, or if you want to climb the ladder, you may let go of one thing one way of viewing something. It could even be something that you view and you let that go, like this is an established way that we do things, or this is the paycheck, this is what I'm worth. So your willpower is coming in here to help you to leave behind anything that is not measuring up in some way. So if anything happens as far as work related, that's kind of like crumbling, this is about the willpower to let that go and release it. If someone's messy at work, it's just instead of trying to be right when you know you're right, not letting it get to you. So there's something coming in with the tower and willpower that's very important, very urgent, and it's going to move you forwards as far as doing something that is going to make you feel better in the long run. And it could be something having to do with something emotional with the cups coming in, or your beliefs. So if you believe you deserve higher pay, your willpower could be at work for you in a very provocative or very enthralling way. If that makes sense. I hope it does, because that's what's coming up. Consistent pay, I see. Oh, 2 films. Helping others. Not just higher pay. Okay, about the health getting better. And if you're going to see him again. With health getting better, if you show patience with temperance coming in, if you show temperance and you don't overdo things, it looks like your health is on track to get better. Now when it comes to seeing this person again, we're getting the 7 of Wands, which means it could be risky. For some reason, it could be risky because risk comes in with Wands. And this is the 7 of Wands. So to break it down even further, this is a state of internal defensiveness here. So this person could be feeling defensive, or you could end up feeling defensive if you see this person, because this is about feeling a little criticized, feeling a little creeped on, jealousy from others. So someone who they're with may be jealous. So you may want to be prepared for that. That could be what brings on the defenses. Are you taking responsibility for trying to see this person again? This is the question that comes up with the 7 of Wands. It's all about what brought you to this moment. It's about examining your own actions before losing out in some way. This is about defending oneself, deflecting blame, higher ground, and discovery. So it could be any of those things there. This could be something having to do with risk or discovery. So you could discover something wonderful with this person, or this could be you feeling a little uncomfortable because someone else is jealous, or because, you know, there's some jealousy present. So as long as you can overcome that jealousy, I'm thinking that, you'll be able to deal with this person or see this person again. It could be that you guys have not seen one another because of this, or, that energy has been present, hovering in a sense. When someone asked about mental health, let me see what comes up with that. So the Queen of Wands is coming in. So the person could be a risk taker with the Queen of Wands. It could have something to do with them being very risky and being viewed as someone who is a little bit unsafe if they're too risky, specifically, or more so specifically with the Queen of Wands. There is a dazzling presence, charisma, powered by the passion of the soul, someone leading by example. So if they're crazy, if someone has like a crazy streak, they are first and foremost in it. But I'm not getting that. What I'm getting here is someone is very spirited, and it may look like, they're unhealthy mentally. However, they're just very charismatic, and this is in alignment with the passions that they have within their soul to excel. And if this is you, like you said, with your mental health, very passionate, and you adore others and they adore you. And so it looks like things are pretty healthy. That dazzling presence may kind of like put you on Front Street, or what have you. So anything that you're doing, just keep in mind that you have this presence that may make things seem huge. Like someone else may do the same thing that you're doing, but they won't get as much attention because of your dazzling presence. So if you do something that may be considered a little bit off, people are going to automatically blow it up. So do keep that in mind. With this very passionate, channeled type of energy that's coming in through you, because it's coming in for a specific purpose or multiple purposes. So there is something going on, and you just need to have the ability to constantly control it. And that's coming in with the Queen of Wands. And that's a little bit in depth about the Queen of Wands there with that energy. So as long as you continue to control yourself, as long as you don't, lose control, maintain control as best as you can. Don't be too risky, and you are going to be considered stable. Not only considered stable, you are going to be stable. This is coming in with the Queen of Wands. If you want to know more about this energy, there is actually a tarot book that I can refer you to find out more about that. It's a black and gold edition. So, as long as you have your shadow self coming through, that is going to be considered on many levels in different ways, just depending on who is perceiving whatever you're doing. Okay, so yes, I do see that there is positive mental acuity going on there. Again, like I said, with that dazzling presence, you just have to be aware of the fact that people are going to really zoom in and tune in to what you're doing, even when don't necessarily see like that they should be doing that. So that just means, if you're angry and someone else is angry, they may focus on what you're doing while you're angry. So don't lose control. That's what I'm saying. And then, okay, you should be all right. but I'm seeing health, mental health. Okay, so someone's in the ICU and you want to know if they're going to recover. And your willpower's building. You're welcome. Let's see about this recovery. What's going on with the person in ICU? So the Eight of Swords is coming in with this person. So there's some truth. Something having to do with the truth is the main focus here. Like a higher level focus here. Eight of Swords. So with the Eight of Swords, someone may feel stifled. A futile search for understanding is ongoing. Someone's searching for a way out of a situation that they are encountering. There's an inability to look at the current scenario in a new way for someone. So that could be, doctors. They may have drained all of their abilities at one place and may send the person to another place, or they may have done all that they can do. Someone is desperate to find an answer, yet unable to do so. So someone feels trapped, they feel captured, they feel immobile, they feel like the answer is futile in what's going on. So there is some type of chrysalis, some type of blockage. And with it being swords, there's a search for truth. Now, what I can do is check and see what angel is coming in regards to this particular scenario with this person being in ICU. Communication is going to be very important. So you may want to do what you can to communicate with this person as much as is possible. The angel present is saying communicate. Communication can help when it comes to deciphering the truth of something. So if something having to do with the truth is the main focus, communicate. That is what's being encouraged. And also trust. Trust when all else has failed or given way or been researched, or when you have reached a blockage. Trust is coming in as extremely important with this situation. Thanks for tuning in, guys.